What's going on, guys? It's Nightmares here, and today we're going to be doing part 2 to What If Deku's Ermac from Mortal Kombat. And no, you guys did not hit the like goal that I set for this video to come out, but I feel like since we hit 40 subs, I think that you guys earned it, and I think you guys really earned this vid. So this vid, because we hit 40 likes, will just be one like for the next part. And for What If Deku was Todoroki, and what if Deku, what if Deku and Todoroki are brothers, and what if Deku was the Avatar are in the works. I have to talk to Rising Is to see when he can record the next part, so don't worry, I did not cancel those series. Alright, guys, after further ado, cue the intro. So, I guess you guys are wondering, Nightmare, you made a new intro? No, I didn't. It was actually an intro that my friend Sammy Senju made for our Anime Unity channel. And because Sammy is no longer doing YouTube, I decided I can use his intro that he made in my videos. So for the next couple videos will be his intro. So quick recap. Where we left off last time, Bakugo and Deku just finished with the Sludge Villain attack, and they became more rivals, and Bakugo asked Deku if he wanted to train for the 10 months, so they went to start training. So Deku in this timeline will not be getting one for all. It will be going to Mirio, because he did not find him because him and Bakugo went straight to Bakugo's house, and for Bakugo to be able to get his stuff to go train. So just remember, Deku will not be getting one for all. He'll be going to Mirio. So I'm gonna say that over the 10 months, Bakugo learns his Halaster Impact. He does not learn his AP shot because that is too advanced, even if he has a question like Deku constantly challenging him. And I'm just gonna say that Deku awakens to more powers, like he can temporarily steal someone's powers. Then I'm going to also say that he can make them not be able to use powers, their quirks. So that's what he learned. And he also built more muscle mass, and his energy blast is a lot more powerful, more potent. So that's what they did over the 10 months. So they constantly, every hour, they would take a break from training, and then they would spar. Their spars went 50-50. Deku won around 50 of the spars, and Bakugo won. I'm not going to say 50-50. Let me say 51-49. So, yeah, Deku won 51 and Bakugo won 49. Yep. Alright, so after that, excuse me. So, time for the UA entrance exams. So, when Bakugo and Deku entered, there was no tripping. So, Deku would not be meeting Uraraka because him and Bakugo just went straight into the exam because they weren't nervous. Especially since Deku had a quirk from all this time. He wasn't nervous at one bit, so there was no need for him to worry and trip. So let's go to the written exams. So Bakugo will be getting third, and Izuku will be getting second, and Momo will be getting first. I'm pretty sure she got first in the original continuity, so that'll be the same. Alright, so time to the what is it? The practical exams, I think. Alright, so we're going to when President Mike is explaining about the robots And Bakugo and Deku are talking about how they can use what they will be doing if they will go into the same room. And whoever gets the most will have to buy the other person anything they want. So, and then, Ida, because it has to be a Ida, he comes in and he's like, shut up. Excuse my language, though. Please, people are trying to learn and hear. How dare you take this opportunity away from them? And Deku and Bakugo turned around and they just looked at him. Then they turned back around, and then they started talking again. And then Ida went down there like, did you not hear me say stop talking? I'm pretty sure I made myself plenty clear that you guys, that you guys are making a racket and a ruckus for the people that are trying to learn. And Ida was, and then Deku was like, are you sure we're making a ruckus? Because we're just talking silently, and you can only hear us because you're sitting right behind us. So I'm pretty sure that you're making more of a ruckus with your whole annoying and loud speech. So please sit down because you're making more of a ruckus. And the class, and then the rest of the students, rest of the, how would I say this? Examinees. Yeah, the rest of the examinees started clapping, and some of them said, sit down, tall guy. And then President Mike was like, yeah, shut up. Can we get back to doing this presentation? I know that was cringy, but I tried my best to do a President Mike voice. So Ida was like, so he scoffed, and then he got back down. So Bakugo was like, man, who got him with a stick up his ass? Who gave him one of those? And Deku started laughing. He was like, I have no clue. But don't forget our little bet. And don't think that you will win. So, President Mike was like explaining how there was 3 robots. 1 1-pointer, 2 2-pointer. 1 was worth 1 point. Another one was worth 2 points, and then the best one was worth 3 points. And Ida was like, I think this is wrong. How dare you? You're supposed to be a prestigious academy, and you put 4 robots. And President Mike was like, here we go with this guy again. But he was like, no, it was no mistake. The 4th one, as you can see on the screen, is a 0-pointer. It's really just meant to get in your way. So I would recommend running away from it and not giving it any mind. So Bakugo and Deku was like, I guess you ready to go, Bakugo? And Bakugo's like, yeah, Deku, let's go. So Bakugo and Deku walked out. And I'm just going to say, for continuity's sake, that Deku and Bakugo are in the same one. So they're in the same test area. So Bakugo and Deku were racking up points. As soon as they burst open the gate, they were blasting off. Bakugo is using his howitzer impact to take down a lot of the 3-point robots, and Deku is just using the speed and agility and his ki blast or energy blast to bounce off them and jumping up into the air really high and doing like a tornado formation and launching out ki blast. And this is, so they're going neck and neck. Both of them right now have like 50 villain points, and this is when the 0-pointer comes, and all you hear is boom, 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 and then you hear people running away, and then Deku and Bakugo were like, so they scoffed, and then they just started walking away slowly, their hands in their pockets. So Bakugo has his hand in his pockets, and Deku has both of his hands over, like, on his head, if you get what I'm saying. So, then you just hear a girl screaming, and Deku's like, what's that? And Bakugo's like, I think there's a girl trapped. And Bakugo's like, should we help her? And then Deku's like, you help her if you want. I'm getting these points. And Bakugo's like, fine. So he and Deku just rushed off, going back to doing what they're doing. So don't worry, Uraraka was saved. I'm just gonna say, like, a hero came and saved her, so she does not meet Deku. So, like I said, she did not meet Deku, but she is okay for all the people that like Uraraka as a character. But I'm not going to get into that. I actually might make that a video, why Uraraka, in my opinion, isn't a good character. I actually might make this after that, for the 40 sub special. Actually, I'm probably going to do that. So let me finish this recording with my script. Alright, so after the test was finished, Bakugo was like, I feel sorry for whoever that was. And Deku was like, you have feelings? Kakasuki Bakugo has feelings? Wow, I did not know that. Then he punched Deku and was like, you damn nerd, shut the hell up, you damn nerd. And Deku was like, oh, that's the Bakugo I remember. The temper tantrum one. And Bakugo's like, we can fight right now. Even though they're in the middle of UA. And Deku's like, hey, genius, people are looking. And he was like, oh, yeah. We'll settle this at my house on a video game, Deku. And then Deku's like, race you there. So I'm going to say, just so Deku can, on the road to godness, he can fly. I'm pretty sure Ermac can fly using, like, his, blast is sticking out of his hand. Basically, like, something like Kachan's doing. Like, how he uses his explosion to fly. I think that Ermac can do the same thing, so I'm just going to say he can. So they rushed off, and then the proctor was like, those kids, we have some interesting applicant. I wrote it on my, I just don't know how to, I'm just going to say, we have some interesting kids applying to UA this year. Don't we, Nezu? And if you don't know, Nezu is the principal of UA. He's like a small rat guy. And he was like, yes, we do. But I'm pretty sure that they might be powerful if they even get in. And then President Mike was like, did you see those? Probably, they're definitely going to get in this school. And President Mike was like, who knows? So let's go back to Bakugo and Deku's house. So Bakugo was second by only like a millisecond. So Deku got into the door first. He was like, hi, Aunt Mizuki. And I'm going to say that he called her Aunt because Inko and Mizuki are really close. So I'm just going to say he calls her Aunt Mizuki. So she was like, hi, Aunt Mizuki. And Mizuki was like, hi, Midoriya. Were you racing Bakugo again? And he was like, and Deku was like, how did you know? And she was like, so he pointed out the window, and Bakugo was reading out explosions like, F you, Deku! And he was like, oh yeah, I won. And Bakugo and Deku was like, I thought you were going to beat me home. Looks like our little race, I'm winning by 95%. He only won 5%, and that's not too good since we raced 100 times. You're kind of slow, Kachan. Kind of slow. So, even though I said in the first episode, he's kind of like Sasuke, in his behavior wise. I'm gonna say that being around Mitsuki and Bakugo as long as he was, he kind of got really cocky, and he got that Saiyan pride going on, so he will not lose. Alright, but back to the video. So, uh, 2 weeks later, Deku's still at his house, at Mitsuki's house, because he stayed over until he told Inko that he was gonna stay over until they got their letters. So Deku and Bakugo got their letters. They opened at the same time. They're like, let's see who got first. And sooner they know it, it's Bakugo. Bakugo got All Might, and Deku got Principal Nezu. And Bakugo's like, I wonder why we have different people. And Deku's like, I don't know, let's just open it. So All Might said, congratulations, young Bakugo. You got into UA. And Deku was like, not too shabby, Kacha, not too shabby. And Bakugo was like, shut the hell up, Deku. And Bakugo then was like, let's see what you got. And Deku opened, like I said, and he pressed play. So Nezu started talking. Izuku Midoriya, congratulations, you have gotten in first overall for the practical exams and second overall for the written exams. And Deku was like, I guess that means I win our little bet. And Nezu continued though. He was like, I'm congratulating you on getting into the Class 1A of UA High School with over 200 villain points and 10 rescue points. You have the lead. Can't wait to see you soon. And then that's the end. And Deku went over to Mizuki and said, hey, Aunt Mizuki, I think this means your son lost our little bet. Do you want Bakugo to do anything? Because that's part of the bet. He gets to buy me whatever I want, and he has to do anything I want for a whole week. And Mizuki was like, this is why you're my favorite nephew. I most even like you better than Bakugo. And Deku was like, thanks, Aunt Mizuki. And Bakugo was like, Mom, I'm right here. And she was like, I know. And then she was like, let me see. Bakugo, do the laundry, clean your room, clean everyone's room. You got to wash all the dishes and cook dinner. And that is where we're going to be ending off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of What If Deku is Ermac. Hopefully it's long enough. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make all my vids from 15 to 18 minutes now. Let me know if that's a good time, or let me know what time you guys want. And thank you for getting me the 40 subs. And maybe if we continue on this rate, we can get to 50, 100, 200, 300, and so on until we get to our channel goal of 1K. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's been Nightmare. Have a good day, everyone. And I'm out. Peace. That's right.